You're tuning in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. When you carry the light, the entities lose it. That's right. They sure do. They losing their mind by the fact that you carrying things that's making you strive to be great. They can't believe that you're great at what you do. It bothers them to see you win. It bothers them to see that you ready to take the next step to greatness while they're behind time, while they're in darkness, because they carry darkness, they love darkness. They believe that the darkness will overshadow your light. And when they realize it doesn't, they can't do anything about it. They have to negotiate with the other darkness matter to say, hey, give me this person. Let me destiny swap with them. I want to destiny swap. I want to take over their light. I want to have the things that they're supposed to get. These people are mad that your light is so strong. It irritates their daily day basis. The fact that they see you have gotten out of the situation that you're in and you remove yourself from these dark entities, dark demonic folks, and you are bringing in a better situation for you and for those around you. The fact of the matter is, no matter what they get from the Prince of Darkness, they are not satisfied of the fact that you winning. They didn't get things the right way. They got things by projecting on what other people got righteously. And they want to compare themselves to you. They want to be you so much. They try to emulate all your thought patterns. They sleep crazy thinking about what you said on your social media or who you interact with. They can't believe it. And then those who you used to deal with are losing their mind because you're no longer around them. You don't give them the opportunity to conversate with them. It makes them it makes them go crazy. It's just like a woman you used to deal with. She see that you moved on, fellas. And when she saw that you moved on and you're not having any more ties to her, the thought of her seeing you with another woman, the thought of her seeing you having conversations with different women, it drives her crazy. Yet that same lady talks to multitude of men. However, those multitude of men doesn't compare to what you did for her or whatever conversation you had with her. So she keeps certain men around because it keeps her away from her insecurity about you. She can't fathom other women want you, even though she wants other men behind the scenes. That's why I say that the light is so strong it bothers them. It doesn't really make them want to get near you. It makes them want to see you not around or not have anything. That's when they feel comfortable coming and approaching you. Yet when you have certain things going on in your life, it bothers them. It bothers them. And that's what's going on with most of these men and these ladies. They see that you're winning. They can't believe you're still surviving. They can't believe you're still alive. They can't believe that people are willing to do business with you. People are willing to put you on to certain things, and they can't fathom why. They thought that their projection, their warlock, their witchcraft was going to work on you, and it didn't. Some of you are exceeding beyond expectation. You're doing great things, and it's bothering them. It's bothering them. They can't believe that you have the strength to believe in the Lord, that He can get you out of anything and put you in a great situation. It really annoys them. It truly does. And so all I can tell you is that they think because you don't get the support you deserve to get, that they winning, because they're getting more support than you. They're getting more likes than you. They're getting more views than you. They believe that everything's working in their favor. When you look at their trajectory, it seems like they are winning. Yeah, because a lot of people love sin. We already know that a lot of people love sin. So if you're not sinning like that, you're not going to get the support you deserve to get. It's only going to be a few far in between of support you're going to get from the people, you know, and that's what's really going on right now on this YouTube scenario situation. And is I'm surprised? No, I'm not surprised that people love sin, people support sin, people push the narrative of sin to the masses of the world. I'm not surprised. The scriptures tell you that it will be a time that the word will be void, and that's what's going on right now. People don't want to hear the word. People don't want to hear the truth because they're not willing to support it. Even when you speak truth of what's going on in the world, they don't want to hear that because it bothers them to see that they've been lied to. They prefer that the people lie. They prefer that their mayor, governor, or politician or certain people lie to them. They don't want to hear the truth. You're going to see something. Let me point this out. People love lies than truth. Let's see what's the percentage. Love lies than truth. Let's get percentage. And uh let's get the scripture here. This scripture is gonna help. Uh yeah, I got a scripture for you right now. That's gonna basically sum it up. Psalms 52 and 3. Psalms 52 and 3. Let's get to it. Oh no, 52 and 3, not 22 and 3. I clicked. I know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Let's get this scripture up on the board. Okay. Let's do this right now. Let's get the scripture on the board. The book of Psalms, chapter 52, verse 3. It says, Thou love evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Shalah. There it is. It's even in the Bible. Thou loveth evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Salah. That's what's going on. This is book. This is a book. Everything we talk about, you can get it from the Bible. And even certain narratives or certain books, they tell you that people love lies than righteousness. That's even in the book. So, fellas, when you tell a lady a truth and she know you're telling her the truth, she's not going to be really into you because you don't have no lies in you. Ladies, when you tell a man the truth and he knows you're telling the truth, that man may not want to deal with you all the way because you're telling him the truth. He knows you're telling him the truth. and the entity cannot deal with your light. So that's the same thing with the man that's with the light and the woman that's not on point. She can't, she wants you to lie to her. She wants you to tell her that she's the only one. She wants to hear that. Then you tell her that, look, I'm talking to you and I'm talking to other women. She don't want to hear that from you. She would rather you lie to her so she can have something on you. Like these people, man, when you realize that they can't have nothing on you, that's when they do the smear campaign. And that's what's going on, the smear campaign, because they don't have nothing on you. And what's happening is that these places like LA, Chicago, you got people lying on the internet talking about they homeless and they're not homeless. There's people that's homeless, yes. Yet there's not everybody's not homeless. You know, some people just decide to move in the streets for whatever reason. That doesn't mean that they don't have anything going on. And so you see the lies, people love it. They love it. The Bible tells you in Psalms 52:3, thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. And that's what's happening. That's why the people that speak righteousness don't get no support. The views is stagnant after a certain point. You don't get the push that you're supposed to get by this particular time. If you lie to the people, you manipulate the people, or you'll get more support. And that's what people is pushing. People don't want to hear the truth. People love lies. Women love lies. Matter of fact, let's get this right now. Let me get this for y'all real quick. Women love lies. They do. They give a man a chance that will lie to them more than you guys that tell the truth. Women want men to lie to them. Let's get to that. Women want men to lie to them. Okay. I'm looking for it right now. I'm trying to find it. Okay, we're going to listen to this content creator. We're going to listen to this content creator called Cool Labs. This is about a year ago, all right? We're going to listen to him right now. So we on to it. It's already set up. Okay, let's get to it.
To my boyfriend and I have something to rant about and something just did not go well, all I want to hear is like, yes, you did well, good job, they wronged you, they were wrong.
If you're a guy watching this video and you do what she's asking to do in this moment, more than likely you're going to be wrong and she'll be mad. Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I want to talk to you about why women want you to lie to them sometimes. I'm not going to say this is all the time, but if you don't lie to a woman in certain predicaments, more than likely you might be starting some problems. I know that sounds pretty crazy to be saying in my mouth, but let's think about this. Have you ever had your girlfriend come home from work and then she starts talking to you about her day and everything and how the girl at the office was stressing her out and how everybody was picking on her, and then she tell you some stuff that you feel like she was probably wrong at?
Yeah, they don't want you to point out where they wrong at. Oh, they don't want that. Oh, the thing about when they tell you about their day and they tell you about what the other person did and they don't tell what they did to acclimate the situation, you should know your woman when she's lying to you. Women will lie to you just to get you to agree with them. And if you catch them in a lie, oh my goodness. Oh, have fairy snowstorm. They're going to lash out on you. And that's what's going on. Most guys get lashed out and they don't even talk about it. If you listen, a woman don't want to hear the truth, man. It's very rare a woman want to hear the truth. It is very rare these days. They love to be lied to. If you tell a woman that you're not making that much money, she don't believe you. She believes you're lying. So you just better off telling her you're a millionaire, even though you're not a millionaire. They would rather you lie than you tell the truth about what's going on with your situation. It's crazy, man. You can't win with them. You can't win with them. That's why I tell you guys, you're thinking that, oh, you get with a woman of another ethnicity, everything's going to be peaches and cream. They even more crazy than a so-called black woman. They more wilder. They more out there. It's just that a lot of you guys don't have experience with other women like I do. So they know with me they can't pull a fast one. If a brother never been with another woman of another ethnicity, oh, they could pull a fast one on you if you allow them to. With me, they can't do that because I dealt with their woman. And I tell you, they love lies too. They love, oh my goodness, they'll give you the world if you lie, if you tell them what they want to hear. Let's go.
You want to tell her that she messed up, but the thing is, women don't want to hear that they messed up somewhere, especially when they vetting about their problems at work. What they want us to do as men is just to listen. And as logical creatures like men are, we ain't trying to listen. We're trying to solve the problem and fix the problem. So this is where that lie comes in at. So instead of you trying to give her the truth, they just want you to listen and agree with them. Like, you could agree and say that she was right, even though she was wrong. Or you can sit there and ask her, would you like me to give my honest opinion? Or just nod your head. You can do one of those things right there, but in the end, something has to be done that's outside of what we really want to do. So with that being said, I want to play this clip right here, and then I want to get to some of the comments that people had to say about this topic. Make sure y'all hit.
Man, there's a lot of men that fall for the delusional, man, just to be with her. Yo, if you have to sit there and listen to her delusional self and you are afraid to be to yourself, then she controls you. She controls you. And that's what they want. They want to control your life. They want to control your life if you allow them to.
Hit that subscribe button.
Tell me if I'm right about this, but whenever I talk about something to my boyfriend and I have something to rant about and something just did not go well, all I want to hear is like, yes, you did well, good job, they wronged you, they were wrong. Like, I just want my hype man. But every single
That's control. That's control. That's what it's all about. This is what I had to deal with back then. It's the control. They wanted to control me. My exes wanted to control me, and once they realized I wasn't falling for their okie doke, they had to get rid of me. They didn't want to hear the truth from me. They wanted me to lie to keep them around. I can't live like that. I can't live around people that want me to lie to them for them to be with me. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. I'm sorry. That's dangerous.
time I tell my boyfriend, he's like, this is the logical way to solve this, and here's a solution. And I'm like, no, I don't want you to fix my problems. I just want you to tell me that I did good. Like, hello.
And the issue with telling her that she did good even though she was wrong is that we would be lying to her. But at the same time, you want him to just be your hype man and cheer you on even if you're messing up in life. I mean, I see if you're doing good, but if you are the problem or you're doing something wrong, it would be wrong on our behalf to lie and tell you that you did good. So unfortunately, her boyfriend only has 3 true options. That's the
Here we go. Listen to it.
Tell her the truth, tell her a lie, or just nod his heads in agreement. So now let me get to these comments. In case some of y'all wanted to follow this lady right here, here is her IG, and y'all can see more of her content. The first person said this. They said, the way you speak is mad annoying. Get a damn life. You only want to hear what you want to hear. You definitely need a reality check. Like I said before, this isn't as if she's a bad woman, but a lot of women don't want men to solve their problem. They just want us to listen and shut up. And like I said, me being a guy, I have a hard time just being quiet when I know that you are doing wrong and I can fix the problem, baby. I want to help. The next person said, "What?"
The more you try to help them, the more you try to help that woman that you with, the more she's going to push you away if she's not brought up correctly. If she's not brought up correctly. If she has not been brought up correctly, she will definitely have an issue with you.
What's funny is you aren't going to take his advice, but you'll post his video and take advice from people you don't even know. I don't think the whole purpose of her posting this video was her to get advice, but if you look at her page and her YouTube page, she's a content creator. She's not getting nobody advice. She's just making stuff to make stuff. The next person said, "What if you didn't do good though?" Like I said before, you got three options. Tell her the truth.
See, the problem with you guys is you trying to explain to her the situation. I would just ignore her in the comment section. That's You got to learn. There's a time to pull back. If she does not want to listen to you, just pull back. That's what I would do. I'll pull back. I don't need to repeat myself more than one time. I don't like repeating myself to a woman more than one time. Okay? One time is good enough. Once she don't listen, I'm done with her.
Tell her to lie or just nod your head in agreement. That's it, that's all. And then the last person, they decided to break it down in caveman terms. They said, man get problem, man solve problem, man happy. Yep, simple man logic. Now that all this is out the window, I have a question for y'all. Do y'all run into the same issue with your woman at home?
Do they run into the same issue with their women at home? That's a good question. Only the guys with the women can answer that question. I can't answer it for them because I'm not dealing with nobody right now. So I can't answer that question. Well, if the guys want to answer that question in the chat, that's on them. Let's get out of that situation. Yeah, so yep. You're not gonna win with these ladies, man. That's out there being crazy, man. You're just wasting your time explaining to her what she needs to do. So I think more so the men will deal with a woman's lie compared to a woman in a long call will deal with a man's lie. Like the woman wants you to lie to her so she can keep tabs on you, man. That's what it is, man. So when you carry the light, the entities lose it, man. They don't know how to act around you. You know what I'm saying? People don't know how to act around you when you're doing what you're supposed to do. They can't fathom you winning. They can't fathom you growing. It just bothers them. It bothers them big time. Shout out to the people that's working the night shift. Shout out to all of y'all that's working the night shift. Big up yourself for those who's working the night shift, handling business. Shout out to y'all, for real, for real. And shout out to Forever Studios for supporting the Cash App last night. I just seen that he supported the Cash App. So shout out to him for supporting. Always supporting. Yeah, always supporting. Nobody else supported. So that's what's going on with that. It was just him that supported last night. Appreciate that support, Forever Studio. Whenever you get time to tune into the show. So, yep. These people, right? The biggest problem they have with you is that you ignore them. They don't like when you ignore them. Oh, that pisses them off. The fact that you ignore them. You don't give them any time of day. They don't like that. They don't like when you don't even acknowledge them. They lose their mind. They go crazy They go crazy when you do your thing. Now I'm looking at something on Instagram. These people are losing their minds, man, on Instagram. Tell you the truth. In all seriousness, y'all, look, at the end of the day, just know that there are people out there that want to see you win, and there are people out there that want to see you don't have anything. And that you have to differentiate between the two of them. Once you know who is on point and who's not on point, you'll be good to go. Keep on carrying the light. Let them be mad. They're not going to support. Yet they're going to watch you talk about certain things because they can't let go of what you got going on because you're not even thinking about what they got going on. They just can't believe that you are doing what you're supposed to do and you're not even where you want to be, and that it bothers them. You're not even where you want to be, and they see that you're doing more than them, and they have everything they got from the Prince of Darkness, and it doesn't satisfy them. That's the crazy part. They see the men and the women that's on point, that's moving right. They mad at them. They upset with them, yet they obsessed with us. They truly obsessed with us. And I know that my essence is really bothered by what I'm doing. I know they bothered by what I'm doing. It bothers them to see me where I'm at right now. And I'm not even fully where I'm at 100%. I'm not even there yet. I'm getting there though. When I get there 100%, oh, it's going to make them lose their freaking minds. They're going to forget about whoever they're dealing with or whoever they with, whatever they got going on, to the point that they might try to reach out to me and say, hey, I've been thinking about you. Yeah, you've been thinking about why I'm winning. You've been thinking about why I'm where I'm at. And I didn't have to do it with you. So the thought of them seeing it happening with somebody else in the future, it will make them go crazy. It is what it is. Some of you ladies may also encounter that too. You moved on, you ain't dealing with certain men, you finally deal with a guy that you're really into. Next thing you know, the other guys get upset. Yep. Just keep that in mind, y'all. Look, keep on winning. Thank y'all for viewing in the clouds. And with that said, we have 2 more minutes to go. I'm gonna make this a 30-minute video. Yeah. So let's see if I can find anything else. No, that's pretty much about it. So I appreciate those who's viewing in the clouds that like the video. Couple of things I need to do right now while I'm at it so I can get it out the way for the day. It's going to be some interesting stuff that you're going to see. So pay attention to what's going on. Make sure you get the all notifications to what I'm going to be talking about. Okay. Yeah. Checking out a few things right now. And yeah, we're going to see how this go. It's just no surprise that these ladies love a man that lies to them. So to get a lady in 2025, you have to lie to get with her. You have to make believe you into her, even though you into her. She don't want you to be into her. She wants you to make believe that you into her. This is it's not worth the squeeze, man. It's not worth the squeeze at all. You just let them be. Let them do what they do, guys. Let them do what they do, man. So, hey, I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you for tuning in to this half an hour show. You know what I'm saying? Keep winning, keep striving, stay focused. Brown royalty to the people. We the business. I'm out. Peace.